Hey, my name is Kiera Fitness, and I'll be your nurse, and I'm going to be doing your physical assessment, okay? Now, during this assessment, you cannot refuse anything. Do you understand?
Yes.
At this point, I will close curtains to provide privacy. I will wash my hands, and I will put on gloves. I will start by assessing the patient's head. I inspect the skin, the face, and the scalp for any nodules. Assessing the scalp, I feel no nodules. Okay, can you smile for me? Face is symmetric, skin is smooth, and it's warm to touch. Okay, now I'm going to assess your temporal arteries. Do you mind pulling your glasses off for me? Okay, then I'm going to do your TMJ joints. I'm going to feel along that jawline. I just want you to open and close, okay? Okay, I feel no clicking or popping while assessing, palpating those TMJ joints. Next, we're going to do cranial nerve number 5. I want you to clench your teeth together, and I'm going to try to pull down. Okay, I'm testing for resistance. Now, I want you to close your eyes and tell me, what cheek do you feel me touching? Right. Left. Okay, good job. Now, I'm going to do cranial nerve number 7. Can you smile for me? Can you frown? Can you close your eyes tightly? What about lift your eyebrows? Can you puff your cheeks? And can you show your teeth? Okay, now we're going to assess your eyes, okay? We're going to start off with the Snellen chart. I want you to get back there against the wall. We're going to cover one eye at a time. We're going to cover one eye at a time. And I want you to read the lowest that you can read, okay?
LEFODPCT.
Okay, that left eye is 20/20.
LEFODPCT.
And that right eye is 20/20 with the glasses on. Okay, now we're going to assess cranial nerve 3, 4, and 6 for extraocular movement. I don't want you to move your head. I just want you to move your eyes, okay? Okay, patient follows with eyes and does not move their head at all. I'm going to assess for light accommodation. It's going to be a bright light. If you don't mind, take your glasses off for me. It's going to be a bright light. Pupils are equal, round, and reactive to light accommodation. And pupils are about a 3, and they are brisk. The eyelids, the sclera, and the cornea, they're all intact. Now I'm going to inspect the ear. I'm going to feel behind that ear for any pain or tenderness. Do you feel any pain or tenderness?
No.
Now I'm going to look inside the ear for drainage. Okay, no drainage. And no drainage on that side as well. I'm also going to do a whisper test. I'm going to whisper something and you say it out loud, whatever I say.
P. K.
All right, great job. That was cranial nerve 8. Now I'm going to inspect your nose. I'm going to start off by just looking. I'm going to palpate your nose. You let me know if you feel any pain or tenderness, okay?
Okay.
Any pain or tenderness?
No.
Okay. Can you push one nostril down at a time and sniff for me? Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and feel your sinuses. Any pain or tenderness?
No.
Okay, you can put your glasses back on. I'm now going to assess your lymph nodes. I cannot palpate those lymph nodes. I'm going to assess cranial nerve number 11. Can you put your chin to your chest? What about take your head all the way back as far as you can? Can you put your ear to each shoulder? Can you turn your head side to side for me? Okay. Now I'm going to palpate down your trachea. If you don't mind, just swallow for me. Trachea is midline. Thyroid is palpable. Now I'm going to assess your carotid pulse on each side. Then I'm going to listen with the barrel of my stethoscope. No bruit is heard. Now I want you to turn your back towards that way. We're going to assess the back side. If you don't mind, I'm going to pull your shirt up about halfway. Okay. I'm going to inspect. No nodules, no lesions, nothing abnormal. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to palpate. Any pain?
No.
Okay. Now, while I'm palpating this time, I want you to say 99, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Okay. I'm going to percuss. Okay, that's symmetrical. And then I'm going to feel on the sides and check for any flank pain. You let me know if you feel any pain, okay?
Okay.
Any pain or tenderness?
No.
Any pain or tenderness?
No.
Okay, I'm going to auscultate your breath sound starting at the top. Just take some nice deep breaths for me. Okay? Okay, good job. You can now pull your shirt down, I'm sorry. And you can turn back towards me. We want to assess your upper extremity strength. Okay. I'm going to look at both arms. Any tenderness when I touch?
No.
They are both warm. Go ahead and check your capillary refill. Okay. Less than 2 seconds on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and feel your arteries. Your pulses, I'm sorry. And that was the brachial and radial pulse that I felt. Now we're going to do range of motion. Can you take your hands and put both of them above your head? What about back down on your side, by your side? Can you take them and put both of them straight out in front of you? Put both of them behind you. Then can you take them and cross over? And can you take them and hold them out to the side like that? Okay. Now we're going to do the range of motion of the elbows. Now I want you to take your elbows and just flex and extend. Okay. Now I want you to pull them towards you. There you go. Now push. All right, great job. Now can you take your arms and just twist those wrists for me? What about have them straight up? Now down. Now cock them out and bring them inward. All right, good job. Now I want you to take your finger and spread, open and close them for me. Now can each one hand at a time touch each finger to the thumb. Okay. All right. Now I want you to take each finger, your index finger, and touch your nose 3 times on each hand. Spread that finger, that arm all the way out for me. There you go. Okay. Now I want you to close your eyes and just hold your hand straight out for me. Just let me know what I write in your hand.
A.
Okay.
C.
Okay, that's the graphesthesia test. Now I'm going to do the sterognosis test. Keep your hand straight out for me, okay? Tell me what's in your hand. You can feel it.
Q-tip.
Okay.
Pen.
Okay. You can open your eyes. Now I'm going to check your triceps, biceps, and brachial reflexes. Now you could kind of, I'm gonna put my hand right here so you can kind of relax your, there you go. And this is checking the biceps. Okay. Triceps. And then the brachial. All right. Same on each side. You can kind of relax your hand. Okay. All right, and that thumb did twitch a little bit on that left side. Okay, if you don't mind, can you lay down for me? And you can go ahead and raise your shirt up too. Okay. Work of breathing is not labored. Chest expansion is symmetrical. Are you having any chest pains today?
No.
Okay. I will inspect. No lesions, no nodules, no swelling or anything of the chest. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to listen. I'm going to start with the aortic, which is the right second intercostal. The pulmonic, which is the second left intercostal. The mitral, which is the third left intercostal. I mean, this is the tricuspid, I'm sorry. And then the mitral, which is the fifth. And I'm going to go ahead and do that the same with the bell side of my stethoscope. Okay. S1 and S2 was heard, no bruits. Now I'm going to go ahead to the abdomen. I'm going to start out by inspecting the skin and make sure that it's symmetric. Skin is warm to touch. No hernias around that navel. Do you have any pain or tenderness today, ma'am?
No.
Okay, I'm going to start off by auscultating for bowel sounds. I'm going to start with the right lower quadrant. I'm sorry. Right upper quadrant. Left upper quadrant. And then the left lower. Bowel sounds were active in all four quadrants. I'm just going to do light palpation. You let me know if you have any pain or tenderness.
Excuse me.
Any pain or tenderness?
No.
Okay. Any pain or tenderness? There was some deep palpation. All right, good job. Now I want you to just take some nice deep breaths. I'm going to palpate that liver. Okay, I cannot feel that liver. You can pull your shirt down. We're going to go ahead and assess your lower extremities. Okay. Legs are not swollen. No pitting edema. They're warm to touch. I'm going to start out by feeling the pulses, the popliteal. Then I'm going to go down, excuse me, and I'm going to feel the posterior tibial. And then the dorsalis pedis. Okay, I'm going to check capillary refill. And it's less than 3 seconds on both. And then I'm going to do range of motion in your legs. Can you take your leg, one leg at a time, and lift straight up in the air for me? Now take that knee and bend it to your chest. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. Okay. All right. Now, can you spread your legs open for me? Now close them. Okay. Now, can you take your knees and kind of point them outward?
My knees.
Okay. Now, what about inward? Okay. Now, we're going to do range of motion with your feet. Okay. Now, with your feet, I want you to kind of twist those ankles for me. Okay. What about the other side? Now, can you flex, bring them towards you, and extend? Now, I want you to flex and extend, but I'm going to put a little resistance, okay? You just pull towards you, and then push like you're pushing the gas pedal. All right, good job. Now, it's going to feel kind of weird. I'm going to go ahead and attest for that patella and Achilles reflex, okay? Okay. Okay. All right, now can you stand up for me? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do the heel down the shin of your leg. I'm sorry.
I need to lay back down?
Yeah, please. Just take the heel of your foot and rub it down the shin of your leg.
Like this?
Straight down. Yeah. Each side. Good job. All right, now can you stand for me? Okay. Now, while standing, I want you to walk on your heels. Just take about 3 to 4 steps. Okay. Now, what about on your toes? You can turn around and go back the other way. All right. Good job. Now, we're going to do the Rumberg test. I want you to close your eyes and try not to sway. Okay. That Rumberg test is negative. Can you hop on each leg? Okay. Okay. All right. Now, I want you to bend forward, and while you're forward, I'm going to just feel your spine. No curvature of spine. Now, can you kind of bend backwards for me? What about twist your shoulders? And then bend sideways on each side. All right. That concludes, you can sit down for me, I'm sorry. That concludes the physical assessment part of it. Now we will do the teaching. Okay. So, I know during the history, you really don't have a any medical history. So, you do have family history of hypertension. Can you tell me what you know about hypertension?
Well, I know some of the side effects of it is from headaches and blurry and what I'm trying to say with it. Oh my God, I just went to a blank stare. But I know it's high blood pressure.
Okay.
And I know it can be dangerous. It can cause strokes, and it can pretty much kill you if it elevates too high.
Right. So let me tell you a little bit. Like you said, hypertension is high blood pressure. Do you know the normal, not your normal range, but the normal range for blood pressure?
I think it's 120 over 80.
Yep, 120 over 80. That's right. So when we start talking about hypertension, that's kind of when you start to see numbers like that, what they call systolic, but we look at as like the top number. When it kind of gets started about 150, 160, we start kind of looking more into it. Because like you said, we don't want that number to get too high because it can cause you to have a stroke, and you know, stroke will also cause other things. Heart disease, we said stroke, cardiovascular disease, all of that, it'll lead to a diabetes, all of that can lead to, hypertension can lead to that. So just like, what do you eat on a daily basis? Just your routine eating?
Oh, I am not a healthy eater at all.
Most of us aren't.
Normally for breakfast at work, I'm eating a bag of chips and drinking a drink, and maybe a candy bar, depends on how hungry I am.
Okay.
Lunchtime normally be like a sandwich, or depending on what I brought for lunch, or sometimes I run out and maybe get some McDonald's or Sonics or something on my lunch break.
Okay.
So like I said, nothing healthy.
Okay, so really most of the foods that you named are already high in sodium, far as the chips, and then if you eat a ham sandwich, If you go to McDonald's, I know they put salt on their fries. All of that is high in sodium. Also caffeine. When you have a family history of hypertension, you kind of want to watch your caffeine intake because it also can elevate your blood pressure. So you want to be looking for that. You want to kind of watch what you eat. They also have apps now where you can kind of put in what you eat, and it'll kind of help balance your diet. Do you go to the doctor routinely?
Yes, I have a yearly checkup.
Okay. You go every year?
Yes.
All right. You just want to make sure you keep going. Do you ever check your blood pressure at home?
No.
So maybe just to kind of in between, just at least maybe once a week, just kind of routinely check your blood pressure and make sure that we're not kind of, trending towards that upper side, towards hypertension. If so, you can catch it in time. Do you know some things that'll help lower your blood pressure?
Working out, eating healthier, drinking plenty of water for sure. Less stress.
Yep, stress can be the number one. Hypertension is also known as the silent killer.
Right.
Along with that, you did say exercise. You want to try to make sure that you are getting at least 30 minutes of exercise a day. If you can't get 30 minutes, at least try to exercise at least 3 times a week. We already said watch your sodium intake. Is there anything else you got a question about with hypertension?
Other than working out and eating healthier, what else could I do to kind of make sure it stays under control? Because right now, mine's kind of always running low, so my numbers are real low.
Okay, well, as of now, that's pretty good. You just don't want to get to the point where you have to be put on medication for your hypertension,
Right.
which medication does help lower it, but you'd rather do it with that, a healthy diet, or sometimes we even lose weight and it'll adjust our blood pressure. So sometimes if you kind of notice a weight gain and your blood pressure going up, maybe you need to, might kind of see what you're eating more of and try to see what you can maybe eat more protein and less carbs and stuff like that. Just gotta kind of have a balanced diet. Anything else?
Okay. No.
Okay. That concludes my physical assessment. Thank you.